Hello and welcome to Super Bowl week, the Super Bowl edition of Against the Spread. I'm Drew Livingstone, that's Cam Stewart, and he's on location in LA right now. Cam, what's the mood in the city right now? Are the fans excited? Do they have real fans walking the streets?
Oh, it was crazy. Like, we went to the NFL experience. I'll tell you something. It's a Ram city right now, Drew. Oh, you should have seen Morency. He bought a beautiful, clean Odell Beckham Jr. jersey. I tried to get Joe Mix in Cincinnati, but apparently double XLs and bigger, they don't have the Super Bowl patch, and I'm not paying the same price without the patch. Like, the patch is amazing.
Why are they even selling jerseys without the patch right now?
It's a good question, Drew. You could talk to merchandise at the NFL shop. Anyway, I will say it's been wild for you guys. Gabe, he met Andre Reed. We both saw Barry Sanders. There's been a couple guys. I saw Eric Dickerson incognito with the best. He's wearing glasses and a hoodie, getting away from people. He just wanted to get out of the building. First couple days, it's more of like a work thing, right? You see like Fox, ESPN, we're at Sports Grid, like we're right like in the section. And then FanDuel's got their shot with Pat McAfee. He does his show like on the big stage. So it's quite an experience. It's wild. But today, guys, Wednesday forward is the day where things get wild. Like, players start to roll in, even more fans at the NFL experience and shop. And it's been wild. Right now, a lot of LA people, but I'm going to tell you something. There's a nice hint in the air with the Bengals and Joe Burrow. He's getting a lot of pub. And I got to be honest with you, a couple of like old school Bengal fan. Remember, Bengals in the Super Bowl a couple times. So like not younger people, but like older middle-aged dudes and their families, like they're rocking Bengals gear because this is a team that they saw lose to the 49ers a couple times. So maybe they can get it right this time around.
Yeah, I mean, I laughed. I saw the Los Angeles Rams pep rally for the Super Bowl, and then I saw the Bengals one. And the Bengals one's like full stadium.
Oh, yeah,
it's like
LA Rams
looks like, it's like a high school party.
Buddy, we were going to go to a Clipper game. You guys won't believe this. Like, it was the night we got here. A lot of things were going on. We're busy. We're having meetings and stuff. And they had Clipper tickets for $12. I used to watch the Vancouver Grizzlies for like $8, like
That's
back in the day with Big Country and Tony Massenberg. Like, it's yeah, and they were going to go to the Lakers game last night. That's the thing about LA. It's huge. It's spread out, and there's so many things to do. Like, other than the Super Bowl, like, you can get a pretty good deal on stuff because there's so many games, so many teams, so much stuff going down, right? And I'll tell you, it's been, for me, Drew, it's actually funny. Everyone's laughing because I'm from Toronto, and they're setting record temperatures there now. Usually it's in the 50s or 60s. Like, we're hitting like mid 80s. Like, I rolled out there to walk to 7-Eleven to get some products, some sandwiches, waters and stuff. I'm dripping sweat. I'm beat red like a lobster. I had to go buy like 60 sunblock at 7-Eleven just to get by. Yeah, one of the ex-NFLers like, "Oh man, you're red. You're red." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm always like this, bro."
the raging redhead Cam Stewart living up to his name. And 80's not even that hot, Cam. That's like what, 20?
No, but 85. Drew, we're in February. Remember, like California,
I guess.
like
Yeah,
it gets
you're
crazy
right.
in the summer. Like they're having one day close to like I think it's 88, 90. That's hot. Like, you know what I mean? It's not San Diego cool with the breeze. Like for me it's hot. Hell, I was shoveling snow before I came here on a plane, and now it's it's shorts weather, so it's pretty
Fair.
cool.
All right. Well, when you hit up Disney World, make sure you put a Zoom call, film the footage of you going on the roller coasters and stuff.
I'm not going to Disney World, and I will not be going to Knott's Berry Farm. That's a stone cold lock.
Wow, Cam, you're no fun. All right,
I'm Drew. I'm working. I might go somewhere.
Yeah, but you got to live a little. You got to live a little. Go wake up in the morning, go to Disney for breakfast or something. Who knows?
Sounds lovely.
All right, let's get into the game, Cam. Last week we all did pretty well in our best bets. San Fran covered. Unfortunately, they did not win. The Rams in the Super Bowl. None of us had this Super Bowl matchup. None of us had either of these teams in the Super Bowl.
Hey, the Bengals going to the AFC Championship game. Get a little bit of credit.
Yep. Right? Fair. I had the NFC Championship correct. I just didn't get the team that won right. So
exactly.
All right, Cam, it's right now. The Rams are back down to -4. It was 4.5 yesterday. It's down to 4 again. Where are you leaning on the spread? We'll get in the total after.
It's interesting. It's bounced on FanDuel 4. I see some 4.5s out there too. So, between the sports books, it hasn't gone. The crazy thing, Drew, is the total hasn't moved.
No.
And from people, like, I met more people that like the under than the over. Like, when I finished my show after Kansas City beat Cincinnati on Sunday night, that line was 50, and we had a sharp move down from 49.5 to 48.5. It's stationary there. As for the spread, 4.5, 4.5. I'm going to tell you this. I think the Bengals can play with the Rams. I think Joe Burrow is a quarterback of destiny. I know they have injuries, and everyone's going to talk about their offensive line. They had 9 sacks against in one game out of the 12 against the Tennessee Titans. And we'll get to the props later in the show, a tease, why I like a lot of things with Joe Burrow in the game. Not more or less through the air, more with his feet. And you saw what he did. We both love that against Kansas City. It's a one-time thing. Yeah. How do you beat a team with an aggressive pass rush with Von Miller and all the guys, Aaron Donald and the killers that they have there, you use their pressure against it with screens, and it's going to be interesting. The injury to the tight end is a problem. Drew Sample's going to have to do some blocking as the backup tight end in Cincinnati.
Yeah, can you explain to me? Like, it showed that Uzomah looks like he's going to play, and I was like, how is he playing after tearing his knee a week ago?
It's a dream to me. And the thing is, for Cincinnati to do well, they're going to need tight ends to block. It's going to be simple, and a lot of misdirection with Joe Burrow and Perine. Like, Perine's not being talked about. Like, I wouldn't look at the rushing, but I think out of the backfield, take a look, Drew, at his receptions instead of rushing. Like, he can get 5 for 52 and a touchdown. Stuff
his
like
receiving yard props like 9 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's things that we can attack here, and I'm going to tell you, I know a lot of my colleagues think the Rams are going to roll. We had ex-NFLer Ed Smith on the show, former tight end for the Minnesota Vikings. Great guy. He liked the Rams 30-13. So all the guys that we've talked to who used to play in the league lean Rams. I'm going to take the points with the Bengals. I've been riding this team hard. You want to give me 4.5? I'm in. I think they can win this game too. The crazy thing is, Drew, usually in the Super Bowls, point spreads don't even come into play, but this is the year. Every game, Tom, you know this too, every game, last kick. There's been no kneels. Like, games are tight right now. And I know the Rams have the mojo. They got Cooper Kupp. Beckham's on fire right now. Matt Stafford's playing better. But there's something about the Bengals. And the Bengals make the best second half adjustments out of any team in the league. I would look maybe to look for the Rams first team to 10 and the Bengals bet them live after that because they're the best live bet in the business. Down 18 to the Chiefs, they come back and win.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk a little, though. That was terrible coaching by Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes at the end of that half. I mean, realistically, they take that field goal. We're talking about a different team in the Super Bowl.
I get it, but we're not, Drew. That's the.
I know. I'm just saying.
If butts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
I totally agree. I'm going to disagree with you on the spread. I love the Rams by 4.5.
Here we go. Of course. Good. This is good that we're on different
one of my
sides
favorite bets of the week is alternate spread, Rams minus 13.5. I love the plus money on that. I think the Bengals are completely outmatched in this game. I think it's a Cinderella story that's going to come to a crashing end. The shoe doesn't fit. I'm sorry, Prince Charming. You showed up to the wrong ball. It's not the right lady. Joe Burrow and the gang. Congratulations, you made the Super Bowl. This is going to be very disappointing. I think this has got like Patriots-Rams written all over it, where it was like a gross 13-3 game, but it's going to be like 28-10. I'm on some of your colleagues' sides. So, yeah, I mean, I love Bengals under 20.5 total points, team total, and I like the Rams over 28.5 team total. I like both those bets to parlay. So, Cam, we're drinking two different sides of the Kool-Aid, so let's see where Tommy Tiebreaker is leaning.
I think there's two things that come into that I'm accounting for here in this game. One of them is Sean McVay going to lay another egg in a Super Bowl and get outcoached by Zach Taylor, and the other one I'm looking for is Matt Stafford going to show up and play football in this game. I think those are the two biggest outliers for me. I think everyone's too focused on Joey Burrow and Joe Mixon and this Bengals team. I think the Bengals are going to do what the Bengals do. They're going to score points. They're going to look bad sometimes. They're going to look really good in other plays, and it's going to come down to how the Rams show up. Everyone's kind of making this about the Bengals. I really don't see it that way. I really see this as what Rams team shows up. I think Matthew Stafford, there's pros and cons about Matthew in big games. Obviously, he's got Kupp, he's got OBJ, he's got Van Jefferson, he's got Higbee, he's got these weapons, Akers, Michelle, they're clicking. But he's the guy who lays eggs better than anyone. You know what I mean? And Joe Burrow's a natural winner. +4, 7 of the last 10 Super Bowls. The underdog is covered. I think that's going to be 8 for 11. Cammy, I'm coming home. Bengals win. Bengals win plus the points. Joey Burrow embarks on a career where he gets 7, 8 Super Bowls. Starts here with this one, the second year. The story's already written. You know, the ACL tear in his first year, comes back with the Super Bowl in the second. We're looking at storybook here, Hollywood movie type of stuff. And it starts with the Super Bowl. Joey Burrow beats Matt Stafford. He lays an egg. 19-16, Cincinnati wins the game.
Well, the Stewarts have spoken. I'm going to go one further with Tom. Me and Tom make it a Stew Dog double parlay. I'm going to take the Bengals on the money line, not with the points as well. Not as hard as the spread, Tom, because I think it wouldn't surprise me if the Rams won a game between 1 and 4. I think the number is very fair. I think it's good. And Drew, from a guy that's in LA, and I love you like a brother, but I'll disagree. It's all about the Rams. You want to talk about storylines? McVay, will he choke again? Like what you said. Yep. Stafford, can he get it done in the big game? Oh, he played in Detroit. Well, you know what? He played a good couple games, but do you really trust this man in the Super Bowl? It's kind of funny. I'd rather trust a rookie, like a guy like Joe Burrow, you know, who's barely played football in comparison to Stafford, because I know what I'm getting from him. I also know that he can run for first downs. I will say this about Stafford, though. Sneaky little props that we'll talk about. Don't be scared to take his rushing prop over 5.
He ran a little bit lately, yeah.
Because everything, he's getting 12, 14. Like take a look at the and it's a one game thing. You got to lay it all out on the line right now. That's the thing. That's why I like both quarterbacks rushing, Drew, over the number.
So we talk about McVay laying an egg, but like Zach Taylor doesn't have experience in these spots either. So I mean, he could easily be. This moment could be too big for him. It might not matter what Joe Burrow does. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but here's another thing, Drew, that I thought about. McVay, we're watching the interviews. This guy, like, honestly, he should write a note to the NFL. I want to do the minimum I can as a coach. He talked about it after New England beat him. I did too much media. I wasn't like Bill Belichick. He knew the drill. That's the thing. That experience, I think, will help him. And I saw an interview with him and Taylor. It was all smiles off the top. McVay like looked like me when they took away the chicken wings at the bar and the drinks aren't free anymore. Like he had a vein popping through his head. Like he wanted that interview done so quick. And that was with like NFL Network. You know what I mean? Like he wants to do nothing but focus, come up with concepts and whatever. Like he understands. Like that first game, our defense couldn't have played any better against the Patriots. And we gave them 3 damn points. I know it's Goff versus Stafford, but they have a lot to do. And the thing about the Bengals is there's something about their defense, Drew. Another thing, everyone talks about this Rams defense. All these guys are opportunistic. They did it to Mahomes. You could say Kansas City had a bad game plan. I could look at it the other way and say the Bengals made adjustments.
For sure. It was good
Kansas
coaching.
City very average and bad in the second half of that football game.
I will say, though, Cam, I think San Fran's defense, you might agree, is better than the Bengals.
I agree.
And LA had their way with San Fran, so I think that's why their offense will be able to move the ball against the Bengals. So
Burrow's better than Jimmy G.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But the difference is the defense side. So can Burrow keep up with Stafford? And Stafford could easily lay an egg, though. You guys are right, but I don't think that's going to happen. All right, let's move on to the total. You're leaning under, it sounds like, Cam?
I am. I don't really have an official play yet on this game. Drew, it sounds like a teaser to the under would be the way to go because I don't know what Tom's final score is, but I'm looking at like literally right on the number, like 26-24 Bengals, 27-24, 51, just over. That's kind of what I have now, but I don't have full confidence. Like I'm not going to say, I don't think this game, Drew, is going to be like what you say. What do you say, 30-13, like a blowout for the Rams?
Yeah, it's like 28-13, something.
I see Cincinnati scoring on this defense, and Jalen Ramsey can say, "Hey, I want to do Chase and whatever." Though that's the narrative of the day. You got to deal with T. Higgins and Boyd. That's the thing about the Bengals is it's not just Chase, and Chase is going to cause a matchup nightmare. There's going to be somebody open all the time for these guys. It's not just about Cooper Kupp and Beckham and Van Jefferson. These guys got weapons. The only concern that I'm really, really worried about is the tight end situation in Cincinnati. If Azumo is healthy, Drew, I would be even more confident that they win this football game.
It's just that O-line, Cam. I just think the
9 sacks out of the 12 in one game. I said they had.
I understand, and the Titans have a good D-line. The Chiefs didn't really have that kind of pass rush, but the Rams have probably the best 1-2 punch in the league with Donald and Von Miller. Let's be honest. So
yes,
it's going to be trouble. They're going to need the tight ends to chip block, like you said. And is Drew Sample up to the task? We'll see. All right, I like the under as well. It's going to be, I think they win by 14, but I just don't think the Bengals score enough points. One bet I do like, Cam, your guy, Evan McPherson, over 3 field goals is plus 300. What do you think about that?
I love it. I would lay, and if you don't want to do the 3, great pick, Drew. I think actually total field goals in the game, what were you looking at, 3.5? Like I think was that the number we have right now?
Yeah.
I like over field goals in the game, and it's not even a lot of juice. I think McPherson, I know everyone's at this sexy thing, like people with the show with him MVP. The only way he's an MVP in the game if the Bengals win this game 18-14. He kicks you know what I mean, 5 field goals and 3 of them are over 50 yards and one's a game winner. No kicker has ever been an MVP in a Super Bowl before. I know it would be a nice story, but I'm with you. The Bengals are different than other teams. They don't just roll the dice and go for it. They're happy to take their points. If they're open for 3, they got a kicker who doesn't miss. I love that pick, Drew. I agree. I think McPherson's going to have a big day.
All right, Tommy Tiebreaker, what are you going with the total? I guess you're going under. You said 19-13, right?
Yeah, 19-16. I love the under in this. I guess I'm just reading the tea leaves differently. I think that this is going to be a frustrating game. To get over 48.5, these guys got to be scoring kind of like, every other drive. I just don't see that happening. I think it's going to be frustrating off the top. I think it's going to be a lot of 3-and-outs quick, a lot of bugs, you know what I mean? A lot of butterflies in the stomach for both these quarterbacks. It's a huge spot for both of them, you know what I mean? And so can they keep the pace of scoring 25 each? I don't know. Great defenses on both sides of the ball. And I want to echo a little bit what Cam said there. The Bengals defense against the Chiefs was fantastic. The pass rush was out of control. If they can implement that same game plan against the Rams, they're going to have a lot of success because Stafford is not as mobile as Mahomes. He doesn't have that pocket escapability like Mahomes does. And Mahomes was dancing. He played fantastic against the Bengals as well. But even still, if that's an immobile quarterback like Matt Stafford,
That's the
he's
thing,
eating
Tom.
grass all game.
That-
you know what I'm saying?
Total sacks, guys. I think we have to bet total sacks. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even care. Like, Drew, we'll do alternate line total sacks. Like, what is it? Is it 5? Like, these numbers are going to fluctuate. We
I'm
got to
seeing
get into
4.5.
stuff.
Yeah.
4.5. That's insanity. That would, like, to me, that's as good as the Burrow and Stafford like rushing prop. And it's not like college football. The people don't understand. In college football, when you get sacked, it's against your quarterback. You could have like minus 18 yards rushing. In NFL, it's a different measure, right, Drew? So he can get sacked. And still, you know, with
It's
one
just
good
team
run or
team
whatever.
passing yards. That's what it counts against.
Exactly, buddy. That's the whole scenario. So I think this is the thing. The Bengals can get this. Like Stafford, I'm with Tom. I think Stafford's going to be hitting the deck a lot in this game.
I think you guys are underestimating McVay's ability to drop some blocking schemes. He's going to be ready. I mean, I see it in his eyes. He's going to be ready. What do you think of this?
Ready.
Either team to win by 3 is 10-1. Exactly 3.
Yes. And another thing is, I might even do the overtime at 10-1 right now. Will the game go to overtime? Like, I could see this game being tight. Drew, I like the Bengals by 3. Tom's reading my mail. Like, that's the way I feel.
Well, that's a
about this
10-1
game.
bet. You throw $50 on that, you're living life, Cam.
You're telling me. Yeah, we hit Tom Hoagie Sandwich live in golf last week too, so we can
there you go.
Get the party going, Drew. No, honestly, I think the Super Bowl is going to be wicked, and you guys kind of got me coming around. Like, I do the show with a lot of people. You know, it seems like a lot of the media types like the over, and it seems like a lot of the older kind of players like the under in this game. They think it's like you guys, it's going to be a slugfest early. Maybe look for the second half over. The game might start off slow, and then you bet it live when you get a low total there. But I think in the second half we're probably going to have more points. But Drew and Tom, did you guys see that stat about the Rams? Like that they have a prop first to 10. I think they've won 12 out of the last 13 weeks.
That's crazy. It's
They scored, and you know what? The only time they didn't was against the Niners last week. That's when the streak ended.
Yeah, and
they
that's
won that
Stafford
game.
in a big spot. That's one thing. Burrow does have more experience than Stafford in big spots, so I wouldn't be surprised the Bengals go up and it's a complete
The guy
reverse.
won a
of the
national
script.
championship at LSU. You think the Super Bowl? Joe Burrow just has the demeanor of I don't care. It's kind of like Gabe and I were talking on our show. Like, remember Joe Montana when they were playing the Bengals? Actually, ironically, in that Super Bowl, and they're like down. Just before he hits John Taylor, he's like, hey, there's John Candy. Like, he's looking in the stands, like seeing celebrities.
It's one of the famous sound bites,
like,
yeah.
Other guys on the team are like almost going in there. They're like, oh my God. Like, it's like, relax. I got this. Just get open. We're going to be okay. That's Joe Burrow.
It's going to be Joe Burrow going, hey, that's Guy Fieri.
Yeah, that's Guy Fieri or Jay-Z or somebody. Yeah, that's Guy Fieri.
That'll be it.
Anyway,
let's get into some props, Cam. We got some fun ones for you.
Okay.
Let's start off with the national anthem. It's currently at 95 seconds. Mickey Guyton, I got some crazy stat for you. 11 straight Super Bowls, the anthem has gone over 95 seconds. Now, I did some Googling, and you know why it's set at 95? Because Mickey Guyton's nickname is Quickie Mickey when it comes to the anthem. But
are you fading the trend with the under? Keep digging?
No. But I'm going to go over because I think this is Mickey's time to shine and to hold that note. And, you know, I'm not Quickie Mickey anymore. I'm on the big stage. I'm going to show off my vocals. 95 seconds is nothing, Cam. I think this over is an easy bet.
Be careful with these props, too. With these exotics, they're read the fine print. I just want to give everybody who's new to gambling from a guy that's known. And another thing about these props, bet them quicker than you do. Like, don't wait till Sunday morning and go, oh, I'm going to start betting these Super Bowl things. Take them off the board. That's what people don't understand. Like, I don't know what sports book you're at or whatever, but this is a thing. If you have some time later on in the week, start knocking down all the stuff that you like, because you could wake up and the books can say, we have enough money on that side. Bye-bye.
Yep.
It's not like the game, Drew. Those props can disappear. You know that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I think, what do you think? 95 seconds, 11 straight Super Bowls, it's gone over. I mean, you just going under? I feel like it's like roulette. You ride the wave. You don't just go against it.
Yeah, you do, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not betting the anthem. I have no time. That's a prop that I really don't care about.
I mean, it's one of the staples at my Super Bowl party. Everyone's cheering and standing up with the stopwatch on. And
you're a younger guy than me. Like, I'm just like, get to the damn. I care more about the coin toss than the anthem, to be honest.
Do you actually bet on the coin toss? There's no logic to it.
Oh, buddy, take a look. You want to talk about trends? Before, it was 5 in a row for heads, then 5 in a row for tails. It's actually on a heads run. I'm bucking the trend this time. Tails never fails. Bengals defer.
Cam, it's 50-50. The trends don't matter when it comes to a coin toss.
That's why I don't know. I hit the blackjack. I couldn't care about the anthem. I prefer the coin toss. Again,
fair.
We all have things we like horse racing and stuff. You know what I mean? I couldn't.
All right, so let's give you a fun horse racing one then. Here, Tommy Tiebreaker found this props for us, so we're going to ask everybody these. Akers and Mixon combined rushing yards versus the winning time in seconds at the Kentucky Derby. Which one do you take there?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so what's the winning time? About $1.07, something around that. I'm just sorry, I'm going off the top of my head here.
You're the horse racing guy. I have no idea.
I am. I know. I'm thinking. I like the over. I think Mixon. The only problem I have with this prop, though, is Mixon can get a lot of his yards through the air. Like, I need him to bust a run there. And Akers, how much is Sony Michel going to be a part of this game plan? Like, he's kind of lurking in the weeds, right? Watch out for his props too, Drew. Like, he's healthy now. He's got time to get back in this game. But I'm going to go over. I think Mixon and Akers over Kentucky Derby time winner. Yeah, I lean over in that spot. Great prop, though.
So let's say Kentucky Derby time is what, 110? So you think it's going to be over 110, 110?
I think Mixon's like 70. I think both guys, I think it hits about $1.38. $1.40.
I think Michelle, after Akers' fumble issues, I think Michelle takes more advantage of this game. So I like the Kentucky Derby cam here because I think Akers sees a lot less snaps on the field in this game.
Drew, I like the way
you can't be putting the ball on the ground, Cam.
No, you can't. Tom, Drew's coming out all like what? Ron Ram over here. He's a Ram man.
All right, Tommy, where are you going? You going Kentucky Derby or rushing yards?
Yeah, so I just did quick math there. I think it's around about 120-ish.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think it's 2 minutes and 3 seconds was the winning time. I think that's about 120 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's 123.
Yeah, there you go. So the two schools of thought here. If we're going up Drew Street there, and the Rams have a big win late, they're going to be rushing. They're going to be running the ball always. Do we expect Cam Akers to rush for over 100? I think that's pretty safe. And Joe Mixon, I think that's pretty safe too. I think it's. I mean, I kind of disagree with you guys. It's kind of a theme with the show. I think that both these guys could go close to 90 yards each, 80 yards each.
90 yards each,
especially if there's some garbage time. If this game gets out of hand. If Ramsey's proven to be a bit of a nuisance for Joey Burrow, they might lean on Mixon a little bit more. I think, and plus these horses are really slow these days. So it's the 2022 Kentucky Derby, by the way.
Sorry, Tom. They run light. It's not giving birth, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's no more Seabiscuits. There's no more Secretariats. We're in a low zone here in terms of Kentucky Derby participants. So give me them real bulls. Give me Akers and Mixon to rush for over 120.
Another thing too, to Tom's point, even though we agree that the Bengals are going to win this game outright. Tom, we agree a lot, actually. We both have the Bengals and winning by a 3-point game. I don't know where you're getting
It's the namesake.
Me and Drew, the stew dog, he's coming at you. The thing is, too, the Bengals don't get out of their game plan, guys. You know that. Even if they're down, unless they're down like 3 scores, they're going to mix in, and the running game's going to be a part of the game.
I think he's going to catch a lot more than run, though.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, you're right, Drew. You're right.
It's going to be tough for them to run up that gut against that D-line. Let's be honest. It's going to be a lot of little screens and stuff, so... anyways, Cam, I got another one. We got another fun one for you. Daytona 500 average speed versus Stafford first half passing yards. Now I checked, the average speed of the Daytona 500 is just about 200 miles per hour. So do you think Stafford can throw over 200 yards in the first half?
No, under. Are you kidding?
All right, well, it's minus 120 right now, Cam.
I gotta tell you, this sounds like I'm a fish, and you and the sports book just put the hook, and you got me on, and let me off the line. What? So you think he's going to throw for 400 yards this game? Like, really?
Well, no, but so I think the sports books think the Rams go up early. That's like the big lead, and then he only.
And then they'll start to run the ball. Why the hell would he throw for 200 yards then? Right
in the first half, though.
That's too many yards. Give me the under.
Okay, so you're taking Daytona 500.
Yeah, I'll take the Daytona 500.
All right.
Yeah, hey, Tom, they don't make cars like they used to. I was talking to, Richard Petty. He told me his drivers, they suck. Secretariat style.
I'll agree with you, Cam. I think Stafford throwing over 200 in the first half is a lot to ask for, especially when they have a solid 1-2 punch at running back. Tommy Tiebreaker, where are you going on this one?
Well, Cammy had it right, but he just picked the wrong side. No more Tony Stewart. No more Jeff Gordon. No more Dale Earnhardt Jr. These guys don't run as fast as they used to. Matty Stafford's going to be slinging with Cup and OBJ. Yeah, give me Stafford first half. I think I saw an average was like 191 or 185. That's a little more of a digestible number for me. Give me 186 first half yards and then lay an egg in the second half. I know that goes against everything I said about Matt Stafford.
I was going to say, you said 13 or 16 points for the Rams.
We're having fun here. We're having fun here. Those cars don't run as fast as they used to. Give me Matty Stafford for 185 first yard runs.
Yeah. Wow, Tom, did you have a show last night? You're sounding raspy, or you're hacking Marlboros, like darts. Don Darts. He's ready to go. Let's have some fun, Drew.
All right, Kim. Last crazy cross.
That's a sucker prop, though, Drew. That could be that bet is almost too good to be true.
They want you to bet the Daytona side. That's what they're juicing that side.
They are.
Last fun one: Cooper Cup total receptions versus USA total gold medals at the Olympics. Right now, USA sitting at 1. So I think logic states they usually get around 10 to 12.
No, they won't.
But
this year, I've already done this prop on another show. I think USA will get under like 8.5 medals in this.
So you think Cup gets 9 catches then?
Yes.
All right.
I do.
Cammy.
I don't love it, but I like it. The USA has actually been very disappointing in the Olympics so far, wouldn't you think? Canada's another story. Like per capita, give Canada some love. We're a soccer nation now that's beating everybody down. We beat you in women's hockey. Like,
yeah, what's going on?
Canada's the real deal. Like they're doing well.
Very weird times to live. I just think that if the Bengals are going to win this game, if like you guys think, they're going to have to shut down Cup. And they did a pretty good job against Tyreek last week or in the last game. Mm-hmm. So I think he could do like 7 for 100, I think. And I think USA can reach 8 gold medals by the end of when it's all said and done.
You like more medals? Yeah,
I think the 8 gold medals is a good spot. Tommy Tiebreaker, where are you going? Tom, that was a great answer, but Cam froze and didn't hear it. So why don't you say it again just quickly, Tom? Did you like the Olympic medals or the yards?
Yeah, sorry. Before I was rudely interrupted by Cam's lack of internet, I was saying that I believe in the great old US of A to capture at least 10 gold medals in the 2022 Beijing Olympics. I do not see Cooper Kupp hauling in 10, 11, 12 receptions. So give me the USA total gold medals at plus 145. I love the plus money as well, and that's really what's driving this decision.
Oh, unreal. Cam, explain to the people why you just froze. I'd like to explain the funny story where you just went to fix your internet.
I don't know. I'm Super Bowl week. I find out I'm on a 40-minute internet. It's like they give you a little taste. That's actually funny. This place is very good that way. So, Drew, when I come back, today I'm working till midnight, but they have like a happy hour. So they give you like a well vodka or whatever for free. So I'm like, obviously I'm getting a tray and I'll grease the guy like $10 to keep him coming, right? But after literally the minute the clock hits 7:30, so I get back 6 o'clock, it's about 45-minute drive, whatever. So, and then boom, right when it hits, I go, yeah, I'll have like 4 beers. Next thing you know, it's $52. You understand? So they give you the free ones, get you all having a good time.
It's like how Bet365 is giving people a free bet on over 0.5 points right now on the Super Bowl.
Hey, things are good for free, but then they also got you. You order food after that. You got to pay for that. So basically, they give me a 40-minute. I thought I had internet in the room. It's 40 minutes. And when I went, it cut down, and the lady's like, you got to pay. I'm like, okay. So that's just what happened. I froze, went downstairs, dealt with it, Drew. And as you know, I used to be a technological stooge, but over the years, I've gotten better. I didn't even panic or anything. I just said, let's deal with this problem. We're back, ready to rock.
There you go. I mean, the sun's doing good for you. The vitamin D in your skin.
I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, we're on air. We're live.
All right. Let's go. Halftime show, Cam. Number of songs played over or under 7.5. That's cool. That's the prop. It's 50. It's both sides. Same odds.
First of all, if you bet this as like your favorite prop or lock, I don't know what kind of person you are like that. But then again, maybe you know something about medleys.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe you know they're going to be short songs.
Tom's a music guy, and they're bringing in everybody, right? Like Eminem and all these guys, Snoop Dogg, the works. I don't know some of these new artists because
my question is,
I'm an old guy.
Do you think books count mashups as 2 songs? Like if when the artist comes in halfway through
the way I look at it is, if it's a new song, it's a new song, right? Like if you start a song, like every song has a lyric, right? So wouldn't it be, even if you do like me and you were doing a song, if we do like 4 songs, that's 4.
Yeah, I think it's going to go way over then. 5 different artists with mashups. I think this is going to go like 15 songs.
See, that's, as I said before, check your book. Like I've won props on stupid things like this before, and they're like, no, you didn't win, or it got voided because there was controversy. I'm telling you, for a guy that's gambled a long time, be very careful with these props. You might think you win. Read the fine print. I'm going to say that for the final time. It's very important, but I like the over. Snoop Dogg's obviously rolling out with California, whatever, the game's in LA. Like, there's a lot of things that are happening here.
Whoa, that's a different prop, Cam. Hold your horses on that one. Let's get Tommy's opinion on the 7.5 first.
I'm sorry, Drew. Jeez, just put the brakes on. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. I'll take the over 7.5 there. Mary J's going to get 2. Snoop's going to need 1 or 2. Eminem's going to have 3 or 4. Dre's going to have 3 or 4. You add in the combo medleys there. We should be pushing 10 at least in that 30 minutes, right? 3 songs.
Is it 30
10
minutes?
songs at 3 minutes? Yeah, it's about 20 to 30 minutes long, I think. And like I said, a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
Maybe the medley over is the lock, Tom.
Yeah, I think they go over here. Why not,
All right, well, let's see then, Cam. You can go this one. Who's the first artist that's shown when the halftime starts?
I was going to say Snoop, but like, wouldn't you want to put him more at the end because he's kind of like, California legend, but I'm going to go Snoop Dogg, California. I'm just, I'm throwing darts.
You can bet multiple at plus 190 if you think it's going to be more than one that shows up right away.
I'm going to take Snoop Dogg.
All right. Cam going Snoop Dogg at plus 300. He's the main favorite for, I guess you're right. California Love's pretty much like It's got to be the first song, right?
You'd think, but they might trick you.
I'll go multiple because I think they might just be like Power Rangers, like all 5 at once. But Tom, what do you think?
That's how you equate like Snoop Dogg. You think Power Rangers the first time you think
When's
of
the
like all
last
these
time
artists on stage?
When's the last time I've seen 5 artists perform at the same time, Cam? I'm
Who the
not
hell
an
watches
NSYNC
Power
fan.
Rangers? What are you, 8 years old?
I'm not saying I watch Power Rangers. I'm saying that's what I think it's going to look like.
Oh, okay. I love you too, Drew. But geez, sometimes I tell you, it's just.
I also have a baby now, Cam, so maybe I will start watching Power Rangers too.
Sorry. See, that's the thing, Drew. I've known you as like camera 2, Drew. I forgot you're actually a father with a child.
Yeah.
God help us.
It's very weird. Tom, what are you going with here?
Yeah, two schools of thought. I like the idea of Snoop Dogg coming off the top of California Love. I think, listen, you need a hook off the top here, right? You need someone to sell the apples, so to speak. And so I'm going with Snoop Dogg. An under one here though that I really like is Kendrick Lamar at plus 55 or plus 550. And the reason I like that, hear me out here, fellas. Little younger, you know what I mean? A lot of the younger guys know who he is. Might be a way to drag people in, keep their eyes on the TV show because hey, recognize Kendrick Lamar. Then you start introducing some of the dinosaurs like Snoop Dogg,
like us.
Yeah, but I'll
Like
tell
me
you,
and
I
you,
guarantee anybody who's betting Eminem to open up this show is a turkey. There's no way that guy is the A side. He's showing up last. He's doing that great reveal.
Dude,
that's going to be.
He's showing up with "Hi, my name is." That'll be when that's 100%.
And it's late in the show, so don't be a turkey and get caught. Thinking you're going to see Eminem early. You're not. It's Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, and you can take those both to the bank.
Nice, Drew. That was strong.
Am I wrong though? Like if he either starts with that or he comes in with that, like that's gonna be his
My
song.
name is Drew Livingstone. My name is. Yep. Let's go.
All right, Cam. Eminem's hair color. We got brown/black at minus 250, white or blonde, and then other.
How about can I get a just for men parlay here? Is he using coloring gel? Yeah, no play for Mr. Gray. I'm gonna go black. I'm gonna go Eminem with black hair.
You're taking the heavy favorite. I don't know if I like that.
Because he's not gonna be coming in with like bleach blonde hair again. He's older and different. Like he just have black hair.
Yeah, I mean, what?
And he'll dye it black anyway,
cancel it all
right?
out? Like,
isn't it black? What about gray? Can I do gray?
That'd be other. That's fine. That's the heavy underdog. It's plus 550.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, I will. The favorite's going to win, but I like the value of gray hair.
Yeah,
plus
I will not be putting actual money on this prop, but I
don't even know why we're like, where do you come up with
It's just fun.
Stuff?
It's just fun.
Okay.
All right. Because you're in the States, you're going to get to see the actual commercials, unlike in Canada when they block it. We get like, oh, watch Rookie Blue instead of like the funny beer commercials. We get some stupid CTV ad.
It will.
First beer commercial, Cam, on air. What brand do you think shows up?
Oh, it's a beer commercial. I could tell you one thing though, from being down at the NFL on Media Row, Old Spice is a very, they got a big booth. Like if you really want like deodorant for the rest of your life, you've come to the right place. Like literally.
They just handed out free samples?
Oh, they're giving out 2 sticks at a time and not mini sticks. Like literally I could walk away with like 500 things of deodorant, never need it.
So let's be honest, you're coming home with a suitcase full of deodorant.
I am. They had the new lavender scent, which I enjoy. And I'm more of an antiperspirant guy because I sweat, but I'll take whatever they're offering. It's free. I will say for beer, I'm going to go with...
What's the big brand there right now at the Super Bowl? There's got to be a beer sponsor.
Yeah, I think it's Budweiser.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to think if there's been a couple signs, but Old Spice has got their own booth. And you know what else is really hot, you guys? Just to tell you, Sleep Number. Those beds, they got Justin Jefferson, Michael Gallup, Dak Prescott, I think DeAndre Hopkins.
How do you bet on that, though?
What?
How do you bet on that?
Will there be a Sleep Number commercial? I don't. I know it's not offered in beverages or beers, but I'm telling you, like their booth is amazing, and they get heavy hitters.
I can't stand the Sleep Number stuff. I think it's a big scam. Just
you know, Eric Dickerson's number for Sleep Number is 90. He's basically sleeping on concrete. The higher it is, the harder the bed is.
So it's like 100 the max?
Yeah, I got normal person's like 40. He's 90, 42. Like Dickerson sleeps on granite, diamonds.
Interesting. I don't agree with the Sleep Number stuff. Too expensive for me, Cam. Just give me a mattress and a pillow, and I'm good.
I'm with you. I have a regular mattress.
Fair.
I've lost a few pounds. It's got a dent in it because I used to be a bigger man. But let's continue.
All right, let's get to the fun ones here. The Drake curse. What jersey do you think Drake shows up in, Cam? A Bengals or Rams?
I'm praying a Rams because me and Tom got the Bengals outright. So he's going to wear a Ram. Drake's a home. He's a home guy, right? Cheer for the hometown team with the Raptors. He's not showing up. I'm going to go Rams.
But me and Tom were talking off air. Tom, explain to you your thought process why he might be wearing a Bengals jersey.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to stand out too much in the crowd here. I'm pretty comfortable, prognosticating that he'll show up in an OBJ, blue Rams jersey. I'm pretty confident in that. But Joey Burrow's got a little bit of swag to him. He's kind of the, the hot ticket here. And Drake's kind of the guy who likes to hitch his wagon. It's kind of the fresh new thing here. Burrow's got a lot of swag. Drake's got a lot of swag. That could be a perfect marriage there. Shows up in a Bengals 9 jersey, maybe a throwback Bengals jersey. Could be in the cards, but I think it's a safe play at minus 220 to take that Rams jersey. But if you like gambling, if you don't like your money that much, put a couple bucks on the Bengals there. You never know.
I show up in a Van Jefferson jersey.
So there's also Cam plus 300. He shows up in a non-Bengal Ram jersey, and I think he could be in an LSU Odell Beckham jersey.
Imagine he showed up in a Raptors jersey. That'd be the best.
That won't happen. That won't happen.
Hey guys, I'm here.
I could see an Odell or Burrow college jersey though.
I agree. Good call, Drew.
All right.
I agree.
A scoring drive time being shorter than the national anthem. Yes is minus 240. No is plus 175. So if we do 95 seconds based on that over-under for the anthem.
For a drive?
Do you think a scoring drive would be under 95 seconds?
No, and you guys like the under, so I'd go with long methodical drives. I don't think there's going to be like a big play like that's going to happen in like 20, 30 seconds or under. So no, I'm going to take the over here. I think the longest drives probably around 2.5, 3 minutes maybe. So yes, over.
It's crazy to me that this is so juiced to the under. I'm guessing they think there's going to be a turnover and then a field goal right after.
They basically think that Chase or Cooper Kupp are going to get unleashed for a bomb in this game.
Right.
Correct?
Okay. I'm going to go no plus 175 because, like you said, it's hard to hit that quick big play in the Super Bowl with all that pressure. But if the Rams are going to win, they're probably going to hit one of those. Even the Burrow to Chase could easily hit an 80-yarder anytime.
For sure.
All right, Tom, you want to give your opinion on that one?
Yeah, I'll say yes to that, and it's because of that exact same thing. I think early in this game, a lot of butterflies on both sides of the ball. Wouldn't surprise me if Kupp goes for 80 in 2 plays, or same thing with Chase. So I'll take yes there. But again, a little perplexed by how much it's juiced, though. They must have a lot of faith in.
I think the issue is 2-minute drills. They think a team might have 90 seconds at the end of the half to go score a field goal, and then that automatically goes under the anthem. So
that's a good call, actually.
That's what you're hoping doesn't happen if you bet the yes. All right, Cam, who will the Super Bowl MVP be? Who are your picks? I know you had a few, but who are you going to sprinkle on for this game?
If you like the Bengals, the smart money's on Burrow.
Yeah,
I know it's chalk, but with Stafford, I think there's more guys in the Rams that could factor into it. Like they wouldn't be afraid to give it to Cooper Kupp or anybody else, or if maybe a defensive player has a huge game. Here's the thing I look at it, guys. If you like the Bengals, I think you got to throw on Joe Mixon at 40-1. Because all the other guys, Chase, receivers, they can have their big game. Joe Mixon could get 2 touchdowns in this game, maybe a little bit out of the backfield, maybe he busts a run for 30, 40 yards. He is the difference between – it's hard to gauge between the quarterback and receivers. It'll probably go to Burrow because he's the popular guy. But I like Mixon at 40-1 as a sprinkle. I think, he could have a big game. If you like the Bengals, I think you have to play him at that price.
So if you had to go on the other side, though, for the Rams, who's your pick?
I don't like the price of Matt Stafford, so I'd probably go with Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp. All right. I like
it's chalky.
Yeah, everyone's going to bet Aaron Donald based on the offensive line issues in Cincy that people are talking about, so that's 16-1. But I'm going to go Jalen Ramsey, Cam. I already got a bet on him. That. I think if Donald or Floyd or Miller get through and force Burrow to make a sloppy pass, Jalen Ramsey could easily get a pick 6. And if he gets that pick 6, it's tough to not give him the MVP. We've seen in the past corners get it. So I think at 100-1, you got to sprinkle on Jalen Ramsey, right?
No, it's a great price. And the thing is, he could have a big play in the game. He could pick 6, Drew. Remember what happened with Malcolm Smith and the Seahawks when they blew out Denver? A defensive player got it at 100-1. That was like the biggest score. So I have no problem with that.
And who got it in the Pittsburgh-Arizona game? Did James Harrison not get it that game when he returned the 101 yards? Or was it Santonio?
I know the Seahawks Super Bowl, it was Hines Ward.
Yeah, I remember
the first one. Disgrace in Detroit. Yeah, I'll never forget that game, guys. Still pissed off. You guys are Bills fans. I'm still pissed off about that Super Bowl.
Hey, Big Ben scored the touchdown there, though, when it didn't look like he did.
Sure, sure he did, Drew. Anyway, you keep telling yourself that. And Daryl Jackson, offensive pass interference. Anyway, that's another show for another day, my bitterness. I like the play at 100-1 with Ramsey.
Tom, who's your Super Bowl MVP bet?
Yeah, there must be an echo in here. It's Jalen Ramsey plus 1,000. Or whatever that is, 100-1, 10-1, whatever it is. I love that. Sprinkle a couple, must be 100-1. Sprinkle a couple bucks on that just to make it interesting. I think, like you said, if Burrow's running loose and wild, then he's going to be throwing some balls up there, and Ramsey's the best in the game at tracking those down. So I don't think that's too pie in the sky. But I really think a comfortable pick here is Joe Burrow plus 225. I think he's going to do some special things and have a little fun with that. You know what I mean? Put 25 on it, put 50 on it, put a little stakes on it for yourself. You know what I mean? So you can get pull a little extra bucks out of that because I think it's pretty safe to say Joe Burrow, if the Bengals win, he's going to be the guy.
Yeah, I mean, am I wrong
You would
thinking
think.
that Cup should be like have better odds? Like plus 600, I feel like is a lot of value.
I think plus 600 for Cup is fantastic because
Yeah.
if he has 2 touchdowns, whatever, they might give it to Cup instead of Stafford in that game, even though people like Matt Stafford.
Right, because you could see Matt Stafford throwing a couple of picks in that situation as well, too. And so, you're going to give it to the guy who's got 2 and 2 or the guy who's got 160 yards with 2 touchdowns. It's pretty easy for me. So I agree with that. Plus 600 is nice.
All right, well, let's go on to who the MVP thanks first then, Cam. We got teammates plus 300, God plus 300, coach plus 1,200, family 12-1, owner 12-1, or thanks no one at plus 250. Who do you think he thanks first?
So if we're going to go with Burrow, I'm not sure if he's religious. I know he drinks and lights up cigars and stuff. I think he thank his teammates. I'm going to go with teammates.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at the Cincinnati and Burrow. So give me teammates.
So 3-1 teammates. I'm gonna go. It's never the owner. I mean,
Are you going to go? Yeah. I'd like to thank the owner. You're
Yeah,
thanking your teammates or Jesus. That's what
Yeah,
you're doing.
I think it's
right?
gonna be. I think it's gonna be no one because I think if it's Stafford or someone like maybe they're so elated, they're not thanking anybody. They're just like,
Yeah, I want to thank
we
no
won,
one.
we won. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
exactly.
I love this championship. Whatever. I don't think anyone's sitting there going like, oh yeah, I'd like to thank blah 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 and blah blah blah. Like no, you're about to sell you won a Super Bowl. It's like
That's true.
they're not thinking about that. Okay, Cam, let's get into our best bets now. Let's get you out of here. You guys know you got a lot of work to do in LA, and you got to try all the food out there. I want to know what the best LA dish is when you get back. By the way.
Actually, quickly, we went to Mr. Furley's, Three's Company. Nice spot. It's like a billiard hall bar. They had great. The chicken wings out here are phenomenal. But the problem with California cuisine is I'm with a lot of people from New York, and they hate it. They never sell pizza by the slice. Like you got to buy the whole pie and stuff. Like these New Yorkers are raging right now. And the thing is, they put special sauces on everything. Like when I order a chicken sandwich,
too fancy.
I want mayo, pickles, like a couple things. Like I don't know what this mystery purple sauce is, and I don't like it. It's like these kids are always trying to do like food fusions.
You're a
I'm
sushi
a regular
guy, though. I've seen you pound some sushi.
No, I love all foods, Drew. I love sushi and stuff like that. Just don't put weird, colorful sauces on my, like if I want a chicken sandwich, I want mayonnaise and pickles on it, right? I don't need this mystery sauce. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so you're telling me
keep it
Cam doesn't
simple.
wake up and go get avocado toast the whole time you're in LA?
I eat avocados now, Drew, though. My doctor, I like avocados. They're all right. I put them in tacos. Avocado's good for tacos.
Yeah,
With a little
guacamole's
sour
delicious.
cream, avocado, salsa. You get the drift. Anyway, California food, their pizza game needs work. But other than that, no, I did though one thing. My doctor won't like this. I had a bear claw the size of my head. It was the best donut I've ever had in my life.
How
like
big
their
we talking?
pastries
Like,
and
we're
stuff
talking
are amazing. Oh yeah, it was like a pumpkin. It was just it was like $2.50. I found this wicked donut shop near the hotel. It's wicked.
You're eating all the stuff Tommy Tiebreaker cannot eat because he's super into.
Well, I got
like, eating.
diabetes now, but that bear claw, I take a bite out of it every day. Just like one huge bite. It's gonna last
Fair.
5.
And
Yeah,
what kind
nice.
of food they give in the media out there for free? They give you guys free.
Oh, they
food,
had nothing. I'm going to actually say this. I've been to
Nothing.
the Masters and stuff. This is the worst media situation. I don't want to rip the Super Bowl and lose my credentials, but there's never any coffee. The Swedish media are hoarding the Pepsi products. I went in there. These guys got 13 cans at their table. They're not even editing anything. I'm like, what the hell's going on? We walk up there. They got Ruffles, cans of Pepsi, and they got water in like metal. It's Aquafina. That's the thing. And Drew, I'm telling you, by the time we get there, because we're the afternoon shift, the morning vultures have taken everything and they don't replenish. It's actually crazy. Like I went to the Masters, they had like croissants and like coffee.
Yeah.
And even when you're on the course, the sandwiches were $1.50. So I'm going to be honest with you for Super Bowl. But then again, we brought up a point. Today's when things get real at the end of the week. I just don't understand how sponsors like Pizza Hut and them aren't rolling in pizzas and stuff for the media. Like
You
it
would
makes no
think-
sense.
Yeah,
Old
you would think,
Spice is giving me
especially
deodorant.
And you're going to be talking the whole time. You'd be like, "Oh, Pizza Hut's providing us all this pizza." Like it's free advertising with the media if you provide them with good food.
You guys get it. But anyway, I'm not going to like rip them totally because we'll see what happens today. First 2 days, vultures, nothing.
So you got to go
Old
buy your
coffee.
own food off campus, like off.
Yeah,
off-site.
Drew, I had, oh yeah, listen to this one. You guys are going to love this. I had a water and a Greek wrap, $22 US.
What?
I had pizza and wings, $48. My per diem's like $60 for the day. If I eat like a regular Cameron, I could be like, hey Tom, like a regular Stewart, it'd be like $300 a day. There's this crab place down the street I want to go to. I'm not even going to go.
How can you charge $48 for pizza and wings?
I don't know. We're in Los Angeles, Drew. Like,
And that's like what? That's like $65 Canadian.
Why do you think I'm never going to be living in LA? Not just for my skin tone. I can't afford it here. Like, you need to be a millionaire. Next question.
What an absolute mess. All right, let's get to your best bets, Cam. Give us your bronze, silver, and gold picks for this game.
Oh yeah, but quickly, where we're staying at the Embassy Suites, their morning breakfast is great. And another tip: always tip the omelet guy $1 and pull a George Costanza, make sure he sees it so he loads it on.
Yeah.
Gold.
100%.
We're going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals plus 4.5 in this football game. Silver, I like the Joe Burrow prop of over 12.5 yards rushing. And bronze, I'm going to go with Matt Stafford over 5.5 yards rushing. I'm going with both quarterbacks over in the game. I want to do another mineral, maybe titanium or whatever. I'm with Tom, a little sprinkle on the Bengals for the money line, but I'm taking the damn Cincinnati Bengals plus 4.5. I think they win this game outright. I'll take the points with the money line play, Drew. Let's go. Bengals it is. It's the year of the tiger, by the way, in Chinese astrology.
Both quarterbacks to run for over their yards prop is plus 180. So do a little parlay action if you like.
Yeah, oh, thanks for telling me. That's nice, Drew. I like that. Don't you?
I do like it. I'm worried about Burrow's health in this game, but yeah, we'll talk about my favorite props. My bronze cam is Odell Beckham over 5.5 catches and over 63 yards. It's plus 210, and he's done that in 2 straight games to make it 3 in this game. My silver is the Rams -4. And my gold is both quarterbacks to throw 2 touchdowns. It's plus 150. I mean, 1.5 on these guys. I think they both can throw 2 touchdowns.
What? Both quarterbacks to throw 1 touchdown?
2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns.
Oh, 2 touchdowns. Oh, wow, you're getting out there, Drew.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought you like the under in the game.
I do.
It was going to be 19-16.
Cincinnati can score 14 points, and the Rams can still win by.
So you're saying there's going to be no rushing touchdowns, then, basically? Correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
All right, Tommy Tiebreaker, give us your favorite bets.
Bronze under 48.5. My silver is the Bengals money line. And then here's a great one for you guys. The Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. They're going to be dumping Gatorade on Zach Taylor's head. And I guarantee is my gold pick that Gatorade is the color orange. At plus 400.
Guarantee.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they had any other color, they're doing it wrong.
I mean, we know what happens with Tom's guarantees, Cam.
I know. I really like Tom's Gatorade pick too.
I just deflated myself there. Oh my God! I don't even know. It's not going to be orange. It's not going to be orange.
Yeah, it has been orange 4 times since 2010 though. It's the most out of any other color. So
there's no black Gatorade, right? That's the thing. Orange and black. Like
no, it's good. So it hasn't been green, yellow, or lime in the last 10 years.
Clear, a lot of clear.
It's been clear twice.
Yeah, clear.
Orange is the favorite. Blue's the second favorite. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go
yellow.
Water
if you like the Rams, why don't we go yellow? Lemonade. Lemons. Yellow?
It's true, a little light. No, that's Chargers. I don't know, Cam. I'm going to go blue probably if I had to pick. But, yeah, I like all your best bets. Anyways, enjoy the Super Bowl, Cam. Before we get out of here, your 3 favorite dishes to eat at your Super Bowl party. Tell the fans what they should be cooking up for their guests.
I'm just, honestly, if you got a guy that's got a professional wing game, like you live near Buffalo, like just a regular Buffalo wing. Drew, I have a problem. Like my coworker said, Cameron, you've had chicken wings every day on this trip so far. And I have. I can't stop eating chicken wings. I don't know what it is. I love them. And the ones at the restaurant here are pretty good. So chicken wings are gold. I like sliders. Like the thing is, burgers are always
I hate sliders. Good. I hate them. They're too small, Cam. Just give me a big burger.
Well, you know what? I like scallops, but if I have a Super Bowl party, what am I going to do? Invest $2,000 in scallops and bacon? It's expensive. So give me a damn shrimp ring. It's silver. Okay, you're right. And I'll put sliders. I'll slip them down in the 3-hole for bronze.
Fair. How do you feel about chili? We're talking about making chili for the Super Bowl party.
I like chili, but it's more like I'll have a little bowl. That just gets me far. It's Drew, I don't know what it is about wings and beer. I'm just a wings and beer guy. You know me? Like wings will always be gold. Like, and you just go wild on them. You get a whole big baskets and crates full of them, all sorts of sauces.
We'll do pizza and wings for sure. I'm thinking about what's that side dish that is, people like chili, nachos.
Chili's good, but what else do you get? Nachos are kind of greasy in COVID times. People putting their greasy hands all over them. Like at least with, wings, you can get a spoon and put them on your plate. Chili, you can do the same. And maybe shrimp.
I think Super Bowl's the time. Like screw the vegetables. Sorry, Tom. Like screw that stuff. You eat as bad as you can. Everything.
Well, chicken wings has celery and carrots if you're really feeling guilty, right? Side. After the deep fried chicken.
I mean, Tom, tell us what you're gonna be eating at your Super Bowl party: the cauliflower wings and the avocado fries.
I didn't know you were a health nut. Like I thought you smoked 3 packs a day and you ate poorly, but that's
no. The voice is just from voicing displeasure of my Buffalo Bills 2 weeks later. I'm still not over it. I'm surprised you guys haven't mentioned the bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers with a little
I like
cream
those.
cheese in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
only if they're small. Too much filling is no good.
Oh yeah, you got to be light on the cream
cheese. And that filling gets hot. You can make a big mistake if you're excited or drunk early and it gets to the roof of your mouth. There goes your skin.
Let them cool. Let them cool. For sure. Let them cool. Let them cool. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. A nice buffalo dip is nice as well. And mix in that. I'm not a big fan of the chili unless we're putting it on hot dogs and stuff like that. And listen, I lend myself to my aunt. My aunt has hooked me up my entire life. She does the full spread. She starts cooking at like 8 a.m. We show up. There's like 100 things to eat. And one of the big things she does is a little thing we call pizza bread. It's garlic bread with just literally garlic bread with cheese on it. it goes a long way. You know, it stays on the table late. You get in the third quarter. There's not a lot of options left. A nice piece of cheese bread.
Yeah,
Give you a little energy, fills you up a little bit. You put
Good
another
call.
beer back.
Do you dip it in the marinara?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay.
All day.
I'm a big dipping guy, Cam. Are you dip it blue cheese or ranch for your wings?
Oh, I'm blue cheese. I'm
Okay,
old
good,
school.
okay.
Like I know
If
a lot
you
of
were
people
ranch,
like
I was going
ranch.
to kick you off the show.
I don't do ranch. Actually, it's one of the issues that me and my girlfriend have the most in our relationship. It's like she hates blue cheese, and it's a problem because I love chicken wings and blue cheese. I always have to get out the ranch. I'm like, can't we just have blue cheese?
I just
Do it
don't
proper.
understand. Like, I'm a fan of dill with wings, but when it comes to ranch versus blue cheese, there's no comparison. Like,
Oh, blue cheese is
ranch
meant for the
both-
chicken wing. They're having sex with each other. That's what blue cheese and chicken wings are meant for.
Ranch is
Go to
meant for,
Buffalo.
like dipping your vegetables in, like with like the veggie dish. Like,
Yeah,
it's great.
ranch. You go to whatever Hidden Farm Valley, wherever the hell.
Yeah.
it's called.
Anyways,
I'm
enjoy your
gone.
Super Bowl party, everyone. Thanks for joining us for another season of Against the Spread. We'll be back next season. Maybe we'll be back for some hockey talk. Who knows, Cam, in the near future.
That'd be nice.
You let me know. But are you staying for the game on Sunday? Did you buy
Oh
those
no.
$8,000
I'm
tickets?
actually. I can't do a show next week. You're gonna love it, Drew. I'm taking my first vacation in a couple years. On Saturday, we're done. I'm flying to Las Vegas. I'm meeting my girlfriend there. We're staying at this dump, and then we're going to a nice
the
hotel.
El Cortez?
Well, anyway, we get a deal at anyway, I'm not going to, no, actually, we're not. We're going to a different hotel. I don't even want to name the location. It's so embarrassing. But the first 4 days we're there, it's basically like comped. And then we go to the Sun Coast. And let me tell you, buddy, Dupar's, that breakfast shop they got in the Sun Coast, we actually hang out where the locals hang out. And I will say this for everybody that's gone to Vegas, go to local casinos. You get guys who actually know how to play blackjack. They're not like tourists. They know what
And
they're
they're
doing.
cheaper.
And way better chance to win. And they'll hook you up with value and free stuff. A hell of a lot more.
People don't like old Vegas though because it's dangerous. That's what they say. But if you're going during the day, who cares?
I used to go there all the time and walk the streets. Just don't go off the strip and you're safe. There's
I
a
will say-
7-Eleven behind the El Cortez. You're going to get shanked there. Don't go there.
Cam, tip for you though: do not stay at Circus Circus. That hotel creeps me out.
Me and Morency stayed at Circus a
It's
couple
so
years
creepy.
ago.
You have like clowns on the walls. And
It's
stuff.
fine. We met Vince Neil. They got great daiquiris at Circus. Their drinks are wicked there.
You sound like a Vegas vet. So
The guy, you're right.
me
I'm
and Tom
grizzled
got to
and
come
old.
with you to Vegas one time.
Yeah, it's a good time, Drew. Bring your
all right.
wallet, and I hope you can play blackjack. Not like these guys from Wisconsin.
More
that
of a poker guy. I like deciding my own money, not letting the dealer decide. But that's a different story. All right, thank you for joining us, everyone. Cam, enjoy your trip to Vegas for the Super
Thanks,
Bowl.
guys.
Enjoy the rest of Media Week. We hope to see you on some like cameos on some crazy TV shows. Maybe we'll see your head pop in the background on ESPN or something. But thank you for joining us. Thanks for joining Tommy Tiebreaker, Drew Livingstone, and Cam Stewart. We will see you next week, or not next week, next season.
next
and
year.
hope you win all of your bets this weekend, unless you bet on the Bengals money line, because I will not be doing that. Thanks for watching, everyone.